Meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer ready for you. We want to buy the platform. America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table. Let me save this platform. I just got out
of. So he did get off of me with a bunch of billionaires. However, recently, today, Joe Biden, I'm gonna play that clip right now. Today, Joe Biden recently, he mentioned him and the administration team is no longer going to deal with the aspect of TikTok. He's going to let Trump administration team to deal with TikTok. I'm gonna play that right now. Give me 1 second. I can play that right for you.
Save it. He has said it helped him win the election.
Let me back it up.
He has met with one of TikTok's biggest investors. And so what we are told from sources familiar with the discussions is that the Trump team has looked into possible ways, including an executive order, to keep TikTok available. But here's the issue, Kana. This law takes effect January 19th. That is a day before Trump goes into office. We are told from the White House that ultimately the implementation of the law will come down to the Trump administration. But this was a law that passed through both chambers of Congress with bipartisan support, and it was signed by the president. It is being argued in front of the Supreme Court by the Justice Department because of those national security concerns. So what exactly an executive order would look like that could basically undermine the law that's already in effect? We don't really know what Trump could do there. The one suggestion is that Trump could tell his Justice Department not to enforce the law. So basically in 2020, in his first, not take action against app stores like Apple or Google's or internet service providers like Oracle, basically saying, look, you don't have to comply with this law. We're not going to enforce it against you. But very unclear if some of the general counsels at those companies are going to think of that as enough reassurance and not go ahead and enforce this law and that the ban, said.
So, Hakeem, your thoughts on, of course, Mr. Beast buying TikTok, him and the billionaire friend, and also Biden administration saying, I'm no longer taking care of it. I'm going to let the Trump administration deal with it. Your stance?
TikTok don't want to get sold. They just want to be operated freely. So they just doing that. I think the whole offer thing is just to try to put up a smoke screen, but they don't really want to sell. They're making hand over fist billions of dollars. So Mr. Beast trying to buy it sounds nice, but they're not gonna let them buy it.
I'm with you too. I think TikTok is gonna stand strong and not allow nobody to buy it, even though Mr. Beast do have billionaire friends. But at the same time, Americans love TikTok, so they're gonna do whatever they can to please the American people. Even if Mr. Beast got something to do with Cameron or Liberty got something to do with it, or even Elon Musk has something to do with it, because they want American users still using TikTok. Now, when it comes to the Biden administration, hell, Biden already did his farewell speech. We probably might cover that tomorrow. I will speak with Jordan on that. But pretty much Biden is bye-bye. He's already done. He's gonna let Trump administration pretty much deal with it because he's already heading out the door. But to me, I think his last stance, because people are mad at him, of course, when it comes to the aspect of the Ukraine, on sending money to the Ukraine, not happening in the California area. This is the last thing he could have did with this, and also student loan debt. This is the last thing he could have did was say, you know what, we're not gonna ban TikTok. We're gonna let you guys have it for several months until Trump administration come in fully in effect and deal with it. But instead, he just say bye-bye. This is what they do, man. I don't know why people love the Democratic Party. That's what they do. They really think they for the people. They ain't for the people at all. So it is what it is. But unfortunately, TikTok will be gone by January 19th if they don't sign an executive order to stop it for a short while until they reach your agreement, or we have to wait